Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Keepsy, aka Keeper of the Keys. Back with another free collective reading. Oh lordy. Oh lord. Okay. So it's not funny and it's not funny, but just as it's coming on out, I'm just like, no, darling. Okay, so what we've got coming on out is Freemasons. They're trying to slander, yeah, the divine masculine, divine feminine, cause sickness, okay, stalking, because divine masculine, divine feminine is up and coming. They are trying to cause conflicts because they know they're a lost soul, okay. They could be conspiring against your business, okay. Could have wrote some music, like myself, okay. I've wrote music, it's on YouTube, millions and millions of views, got sacrificed for it, the lot, you know, hits put out on me, the lot, alright. Because they don't like that you're up and coming, so could be a music artist, okay. And they're trying to deliberately make divine masculine, divine feminine sick, stalking. They want to make out like you're paranoid or something. Slandering, alright? Causing conflicts. They're soulless, alright? They're that far away from God, it's unbelievable. You know what I mean? Not even the devil likes these cranks. Business, whatever businesses you have tried to build on up, okay? Conspiring against the divine masculine, divine feminine because you can do music. Oh no. Doppelganger. Trying to doppelgang divine masculine, divine feminine, because a doppelganger is easy, alright? You know, the doppelganger, the evil doppelganger will do anything, of course they will. So the one who was speaking out about writing music, probably had the music taken from them, God knows what else, getting stalked, alright? Trying to ruin divine masculine, divine feminine's name, alright? Probably hating that you should have enough money by now to buy your own bit of land, you know, buy your own home, but they want to keep all of that down. And yes, stolen. Stolen. It's game over for these ones. It's game over. Alright. These people are just sheep. Alright. They want to make out like they're a wolf, but I'm pretty sure they're a sheep because, you know, a big guy says, go on, do this, do that, do this, do this, do that. Yeah. Pond. And then tampering with evidence. They could have tried to throw some evidence or something in a pond. Scrunch it on up into a ball, what have you. Throw it down into a pond. Get rid of some sort of evidence. Someone involved in stealing some music, yeah. Trying to ruin the divine masculine, divine feminine's name. Someone who's wrote music, what they just wanted to take that and cash in on it, leave that person with nothing. Someone who's involved's got red hair. The one who's involved, who's got red hair, yeah, they're going to end up in an accident. Yeah, they're going to end up in an accident for getting in on stalking, getting in on stealing someone else's music, and then trying to end them and conspiring against that person, getting involved with tampering evidence. They know your address, yeah. And I've already, look, I can't even make it up. Tried to get in touch with an assassin, alright? So wrote music, alright? That music is good music, alright? That music is out there, like my music. It's got millions and millions of views on YouTube, okay? Assassin. Send an assassin. This one with red hair who was involved has always been secretly jealous. The one with red hair who was involved in this is trying to send flying monkeys, okay? So with some money for your music or something, you could have maybe wanted a salon, a spa, okay? And this one with red hair wants to get involved with the Freemasons and getting on stalking and what have you, was going to be in an accident for trying to get onto an assassin. This one with red hair wants this divine masculine, divine feminine's life so bad. So they've straight up copy and paste and tried to get into Freemasons or Illuminati off the back of someone else's shit, yeah? Linking to this one with red hair who's involved. There's a gardener involved, okay? They want divine masculine, divine feminine's youth, okay? They wish what? What they're wishing? Well, they wish there was this divine masculine, divine feminine who was stolen from, to be honest, look at that. They tried to get into Illuminati and then put hits out on the person who's wrote music, yeah? They cash in on it and that, like, hire an assassin and shit like that. Sick. Sick. Hired luck. Hired an assassin to pop the person 0707 who's wrote music because they wanted to get into Illuminati and Freemasons and shit like that. They're going to end up in an accident for what they've done. One of these flying monkeys can end up in an accident. So could have had a bond with one of these people involved, yeah, but they broke that bond. They broke it. They broke it, right? But these are the type of people who'll smile in your face and say, I've never done anything of the sort. Never done anything of the sort. Never done out of the sort. Dancer, you could be a dancer also, so write some sort of music, dancer, you know. They're sending these drivers, people in cars, you know, they just want to drive you around the bend. They can't escape their karmic debt. They've been trying to do submission magic, yeah, and now they're depressed. Depressed. Because you're too tapped in. You're too tapped in. They've been literally giving false evidence, alright? They've been trying to use others to do their dirty work. Laughing about all the sick things they was doing, like trying to steal music, and then they cash in on it, trying to sacrifice and assassinate the one who's wrote the music just to cover it up, yeah? Oh, there's going to be a breakthrough in the case. They're working for the devil. Well, they think they are. They think they are. They think they are. But I bet the devil doesn't have what to do with them. Ball person involved. Could be living on the council estate. They wanted all the money for themselves. And they wanted to take this person's top spot. Doing it real slyly. Yeah. All partied together. Celebrating. What? Their own failure. Yeah, they were celebrating their own failure. There was. Some of these people could have spent the stolen money from the music, and then obviously with the assassination attempts thinking that they're involved in this, yeah? But, well, why does Illuminati and the Freemasons want to rep a straight up copy and paste there? And take out the originals? Are you stupid? They wanted to spend some money on the frigging tattoos, yeah, it's all about themselves. I want to spend it on myself, but they didn't want to feel left out. That's what it was. They tried to take somebody out who's highly ranked spiritually. Could have tried to poison a drink, tried to MK Ultra and stitch up the person, yeah? Stitch up the person because they're attracted to that person. Like, one of these people involved in this, yeah? They're actually attracted to the person. Can you believe it? Trying to get divine masculine, divine feminine touched. Alright? Trying to ruin their spiritual health. They've got in on cyberbullying. They wanted a cut of the money and pop the real person because they wanted to spend it on drugs, alright? Got involved in trying to forge documents. They're going to get done for attempted murder. Oh, they're going to get done for attempted murder. Good enough. Done a shit ton of black magic. Could have tried to set divine masculine, divine feminine's hair to do a voodoo doll. Yeah. Trying to get this divine masculine, divine feminine by taking some hair, yeah, to do voodoo dolls or what have you, and then trying to get you arrested for crimes you've not committed. Talk about setup. Talk about what? Stolen identity. So they're all involved in this shit, stealing identity. Trying to put divine masculine, divine feminine, the one who's speaking the truth, what have you, who's done music, and then obviously all these motherfuckers and a red-haired motherfucker wants to get involved. What? Put you in a hospital bed. Oh yeah. Sinister. Sinister. Psychic attacks could be significant, okay? They just wanted to what? Have the money flow to them, alright? They split it amongst themselves, alright? They can go on shopping sprees and all that, you know. Some of them needed some petrol from the petrol station to fill up the car or the boat. Made a deal with the devil. Made a deal with the devil. To get divine masculine, divine feminine, the one who wrote music, shot. No. A link into a farm. Link into a farm. Could be fingerprints on one of these guns. Tried to mute the divine masculine, divine feminine. Could have been rap music, hip hop music. Then they want to start drama. They want to start drama. Could have brought some grime music. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. They want to start a war with the person of claiming their own money, like, what, take them out and take the money off them, take everything from them, put hits out on them. Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ, please. A couple of like messages. Motivation in reverse. They just want you to lose motivation. Alright? They want you to lose your courage. Because justice is coming. Okay? Rebirth. Maybe helping solve some other mysteries of a similar kind. And Archangel Michael is trying to keep this divine masculine, divine feminine safe. Because it's in their sole purpose to write music. Okay? And then they, like friends, whoever, yeah, wanted to get involved in Illuminati and the Freemasons and offered their own friend up to be popped and that because they wanted the money. But because this divine masculine, divine feminine spiritually outranks them, yeah, they're stronger. Stronger. They've lost. We've got universal truth. They've lost Archangel Michael's protection because it's not their gift. It's not their gift. It's not their skill. Yeah. It's not their talent. They're just a straight up copy and paster, which is a waste though, isn't it? There we go. Divine messenger. What a waste, eh? So they're going to get kicked out. They're going to get kicked out. Alright. Yeah, they're going to get kicked out. They're getting kicked out. They're getting kicked out. They've done dream attacks. You are under the attack of spiritual entities that are trying to defeat you in astral realms. Then they popped on off to do a freezer spell. Someone wants to stop any progress on your way to success. Snatch it, take it all, put X out on that person and shit like that. The light will be illuminated on your situation. What is done in the dark will come to the light. Of course it will. Vibe clearing. So you need to incorporate a regular habit of using protection herbs, sage, Palo Santo, etc. to cleanse and clear negative energy from your surroundings on a weekly basis. They tried to do a binding spell, alright? To bind the one who's wrote this music, the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, alright? Bind them and then sacrifice them to take everything. Then going on off and doing a family curse. Somebody's using magic to place generational curses on you and your family, but I'm pretty sure their families are already cursed anyway, so why are they popping on off and doing more hex and curses to hex and curse their own kids, their own grandchildren, their children, their children's children's children? Love attacks. Somebody's attacking your love relationships. They want to disrupt all areas of your love life, platonic and romantic. Nowhere. Light magic. Someone is using spell work with good intentions to help you. Divine protection. You are being protected by divine beings. They see what you are unable to see and cut it off before it can reach you. But some of these attacks may have actually affected 1717, Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, because, well, it's going to affect you, right? So, candle magic. Someone has been doing candle magic work on you. As a flame burns, their energy increases. Yeah, because this red-haired fake-ass bitch is not but a thief. Someone is out to take something that is yours. This could be love, money, energy, etc. Straight up copy and paste, aren't they? Yeah. Someone is doing magic or spell work to take your love from you and they've been getting reckless. Someone is out of control and doing anything to any and everyone they want without having remorse. So they'll go on off, yeah. They'll all team on up. And be like, look, I'm really jealous of this Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine because I've got too many gifts and skills. Can we do something like magic on, please? Grow up. Grow the fuck on up. Honestly. Because that's what they need to do. They need to grow up. They envy this Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. They're under investigation for what they've done. Oh, yeah. They're under investigation for all this. You do know that. So Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine could be fighting against it all, trying to claim back everything that's been stolen, yeah, what they've monetized on, and split the money amongst themselves and used all the money to pay for black magic and spell casting and spiritually attacking somebody, and they're trying to bind them while they're trying to sacrifice them and put hits out on them. No, darling, you're not getting away with that. Depression. Some may have struggled with depression with what these low-rank cranks are doing. You know. Getting played. Manipulation, lies, control. Because this one with red hair just wants to manipulate, pull strings, lie, control people. Yeah. Anger management. They're going to need anger management because this fake-ass bitch, yeah, is not but a copycat. Yeah, and she's trying to run away from what? Getting locked up, no, darling. No, you fucked up, did you? No, they fucked up. They came for the wrong motherfucker this time. Fake apology. I'm really sorry it's a fake apology. They're not sorry. They're jealous, alright? They're jealous. They're nothing but a copycat. Now but a copy and paster. Now but a copy and paster. The original ones, like myself, alright, we're the ones who should be getting fucking protection. Yeah, from these toxic motherfuckers. Check yourself. So they've been cashing checks. They've been cashing checks. Alright. Breaking contract. Because these contracts with the devil are being broken. These contracts with the devil are being broken. And his fake ass friend doesn't want to get caught up for doing all this sick shit. So you could be an investigator, yeah, setting the record straight. All they want to do is bring drama and they don't like hearing the truth. That they're nothing but a straight up copy and paste, yeah, toxic little bin. Game over for them. Because they want to spend it on what? Drug trafficking. And then tossing the original to the side. Keep it a secret, will ya? Keep it a secret. Why should anyone just roll over and have their full life snatched from them, yeah? Full work snatched from them, and then they get involved in doing this sick shit? You always have been a hater, this fake ass friend. They've always been a hater. They've always been insecure. They've been getting the room here. Motels, hotels, suites. You know, business, pleasure. The business being when we're going to get this person popped who we've stolen all this work from. And we've monetised on it. And we're going to keep what? Putting hits out. You may already know the tea, because obviously if this happens to you, if this has happened to you, you're going to know some of this, what they've done now. They're going to fall apart. They're trying to burn evidence. Caution on the road there. Be careful on the road, because someone involved in trying to take someone else's music, alright, cash in on it, and put hits out on the one who they've stolen and straight up copy and pasted from, these toxic people. Careful when you're driving in your car, because black magic is going to backfire and it's going to cause a severe car accident. It's going to cause a severe accident. Told ya. Shouldn't be going out and doing these hexing curses. This fake friend. Popping on off. Bank failure. Oh yeah. They're getting absolutely destroyed in that courtroom, they are. They're going to get absolutely annihilated and destroyed in that courtroom. They're going to get absolutely annihilated and destroyed. Somebody's working to have you soul tied to them, because they're soulless, right? And they want part of this divine masculine or the divine feminine's soul purpose. Then they're doing sex magic. Somebody's doing sex spell work on you to win sexual control over you. Anything to gain control over someone else's shit, innit? Anything. They'll do absolutely anything. Theft magic and everything. Stealing your energy. Stealing your love. Stealing your work. Straight up copy and pasting. Monetising on it. And then do a soul tie, because I want to be what? It's not their purpose, is it? It's not their gifts, it's not their skills, it's not their talent, yeah? All they are is nothing but a straight up copy and paste, yeah? Think they're working for the devil, but the devil don't even like them. The devil don't even like them. And do you know what? All I'm going to say, right, is a lot of these people who worship the devil and what have you, regardless, they end up getting locked up in the end when they do all this sick shit. That's why they tried to put multiple hits out, playing some sinister games, stole an ID, probably tried to bump someone off in a hospital bed, the one who's they've stolen from, yeah. Trying to get this divine masculine, divine feminine locked up. Tried to take some hair, yeah, to place them at a frigging crime scene. Or they was laughing about it. I don't think they're gonna get. I don't think they're gonna be laughing when they get done for attempted murder. They're not gonna be laughing then, are they? Are they gonna be laughing then? No, I doubt it. I doubt it. Oh, I doubt it. I doubt it. They could have wanted to spend some of the money on a salon spa treatments for themselves. Who are they? Who are they? Who are they? Change therapists. Stalking, slandering the person who they've stolen the music from, yeah, and then not give them their right amount of money or give them any money at all, and then just try to sacrifice and put hits out on them. Shocking, isn't it? They could be trying to buy themselves an allotment or a plot of land themselves on the back of someone else's stolen work, what they've monetised on, and then trying to get the one who's speaking out, speaking the truth, locked up. Galactic Federation of Light could have stepped on in. Galactic Federation of Light could have stepped on in. Illuminati in reverse. They're going to get kicked out of Illuminati. They're going to get kicked out. They tried to, or maybe they tried to gain entry into Illuminati off the back of straight up copy and pasting someone else's work, yeah, and they roam round about, look at me, I'm in this now, yeah, no you're not, darling. Could have some money in an offshore account. They're under investigation for it. Under investigation for it. Toxic again. Oh, we've got white magic there. Blackmail. They're trying to blackmail people. Blackmailing. Blackmailing them. Blackmailing people. Took a picture to a dark witch, dark warlock, okay, to do some more spell casting. Corrupt judges and that could have been involved and labelled you as incompetent. Oh, they did me. Oh, they did me. How many times have tried to fucking bump me off and label me as incompetent? What, 'cause I'm speaking the truth? That they stole my music and all that shit. Yeah, and tried to sacrifice me and all that. There's Gardner involved. He just wanted his wallet to be full. He just wanted his wallet to be full. Trying to alter the way someone else's brain works, the one who's wrote this music with a straight up copy and paste and tried to sacrifice them, put hits out on them, straight up copy and paste, got a load of corrupt law enforcement involved, money under the table. Oh yeah, we'll label her as incompetent or him as incompetent and all that, and we'll just go along with it. Ooh, they're all losing their jobs. They're all losing their jobs. Cause they are. Because the lodges are getting raided. The lodges are getting raided. The lodges are getting raided. So the one they've done it to, 29 and a clock there, they've got angelic protection. They just want to copy that person's style. Straight up copy and paste. Gotta write dance music, house music. gone past freestyle. Straight up copy and pasting your freestyling. Because I now put a straight up copy and paste styling. There we go, here's a dark practitioner. Here's a dark practitioner. Getting hold of hair. Leaving her. Setting someone up for crimes they've not committed because they want to keep all the money, what they've stolen. Could have even done rock music as well. Then they're doing confusion magic. One of these dark witches is going to be in a house fire. Domination spells to dominate the person who they've straight up copy and pasted from. Yeah. No. Someone wants you to know that they will love you till the day they die. But the ones who got involved, they wanted this divine masculine or divine feminine's life so bad. So bad. This fake friend wanted the life so bad. Please, I just want to be him. Please, I just want to be him. I can't be him. Oh, I'm going to have to go and try and destroy him or her. So you could be setting the record straight. Like myself. Because my music, what I sung and written, yeah, it's on YouTube, it's all got millions and millions of views, and they've been doing this shit to me and all. Spreading lies to win against you. Someone wants you to know my love is very special. They will pay for what they've done. Worldwide renown. So, the original person is going to be known, worldwide renown, alright? And these fakes, these frauds, these wolves in sheep's clothing, alright? These straight up copy and pasters are going to get locked up. They're very dangerously low vibrational. They've been messaging each other on mobile phones, burner phones, probably meeting up in a bar, alright? Or drinking at a bar, partying. Look at me, I'm a straight up copy and paste. I keep trying to pop the fucking original. Yeah, come on, have a dance with me. Have a dance. Linking again to a buddy farm. Two to 3 a.m. in the morning, they could be doing some sort of meetings, okay? But they've been caught on camera. Truth blocker spell. No way. Truth blocker spell. Which one next? Which one next? Police are on them. CID, NYPD, you know, whichever, whatever they call themselves. They are shocking, these people. Absolutely shocking. They don't want to hear that they're going to get locked up and they've got caught, you see. They don't want people to know that they are a hater and they just want to spend the money on drugs. Caution on the word again now. Because this copycat is doing what? Copycat could end up in a car accident. So again, be careful on the road. It's the type of person who's constantly doing pregnancy tests. Constantly doing pregnancy tests. They don't want this, the original, to be having a new beginning with their own money because they want to split it amongst themselves, you see. Of course they do. Of course they do.
Like, I can't believe this old friend of mine has done all these good things and we just straight up copy and paste and try and roam round in their energy. Yeah, it's game over. Situation's about to explode when they get raided, innit? When they get arrested. Getting people, dark witches, warlocks, to wave the wands around, doing scrying, paying for scrying, doing mirror magic, the lot. They was trying to get initiated. Trying to get initiated, straight up copy and pasting. Yeah, and then trying to do deaths of fertility and stuff, hexes, death hexes, fertility hexes, trying to hex Divine Feminine's womb, trying to hex Divine Masculine's dingly dangly, candle magic to knock your chakras out of balance. Oh yes, there's a bit, oh, he, she, they've been getting involved in all sorts of sick, low vibrational shit. All sorts, and I mean all sorts. Weird witchery, alright. Just can't help but do the stupid spell casting. And if you speak out, you know what I mean, you stand up for yourself. They're like, oh no, they're speaking out. They're speaking out. They've not got the power or the powers, 36. This one who's highly ranked, more highly ranked than these low ranked cranks spiritually. They've not got a good imagination. Do you know what I mean? They're straight up copy and paste. They're trying to block a union also. Trying to block a union. Oh, they're just trying to do all these dark rituals. Took a picture of Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine to an altar and started doing all some sick rituals with a picture of Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, alright? Trying to do hoodoo, fucking voodoo, separation spells, trying to stop a union. Attacking Divine Feminine's eggs. Forever dedicated to doing some dark, sick shit. Forever dedicated to straight up copy and pasting. Forever dedicated to being a straight up copy and paste man. Forever dedicated to be hating the original man. But yeah. It's what they are. So again, be cautious on the road. That's what they need to be. They need to be cautious on the road, you know, because police, they're on them. The police are on them. They just wanted to fulfill a fantasy. They're like, yeah, I'm the original, when you're not. You're a copy and paster. Straight up copy and paster. I had this done to me, so I know how it feels. Trying to burn evidence, get rid of their involvement. Some of these men who was involved, they just wanted to spend it on promiscuous women, or this red-haired bint who's took karmic friend who's took the wear. She just wanted to get promiscuous with your man. You bugaboo. Oh. Having, darling, is not worth it. So you keep fighting, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, if you've been through this, fighting for your own money, for your own work, yeah? Because these are a set of toxic motherfuckers. Betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. Why are you going to want this person? Watching shit go down, already knowing the tea. They thought they was going to have a peachy life off the back of someone else's hard work. Yeah. Stolen money. Lying on the one they've stolen from, yeah, and then fucking on off doing spell work. Voodoo dolls, look. Summoning demons. major spiritual warfare, major spiritual attack, jealous of the person's original gifts and skills, and they're now but a copycat. It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. Finally coming to an end. They've got no spiritual protection now. Could have done fake accounts, okay, in their names, in this divine masculine, divine feminine's name, the one who they straight up copy and pasted fake accounts, posing to be, alright, they could have got £200,000 to £300,000 worth of the music money, alright, raiding family members. They're going to get raided, yeah, because it was all teamwork. And then there was filing false reports, okay, filing false reports, child endangerment, so they've tried to harm the children, child abduction, okay, this is for some. They got involved in doing some sick shit, and child abduction, the lot. Doing moon magic. They could be meeting up, yeah, speaking face to face, like, they're on to us. We're going to have to meet up and turn our phones off or something, because we don't want other people to hear us. Sick. Getting involved in stealing cars also. No, or one of their cars could get stolen. I like big books and I cannot lie, so maybe you like to read information, okay? Maybe you're very knowledgeable. Some of these people have been using their power, using their position to abuse power. You know, like labelling the one who they've stolen from as incompetent in the courtroom, getting corrupt 42, corrupt lawyers, judges, solicitors and stuff like that. Someone could be coming towards the divine masculine, divine feminine with info that these people have got locked up, and here's your money back, what they've stolen from your hard work. They hold no weight in spirit because they're a low rank crank, and that's why they needed to team on up, recruit. I've had to click that out because this is low vibrational. It is. It's all coming out in the end, yeah. All coming out in the end, what they've done. Then they did a life insurance policy. So take all the work, alright, bump them off. We'll do a life insurance policy as well, because we want to make the most money out of it. Snatch kids, you know, all because they wanted this divine masculine, divine feminine's life. I mean, they're not all, like, obviously, and then getting on cyberbullying and groups. Real sly though, real sly, real sly, real sly. Oh, real sly. Sneaky little fox there. Sneaky little fox. They're getting followed by undercovers. They are getting followed by undercovers. They can't be giving out sexual favours for immunity at all. Because then everyone else, for all the force there, all them judges, all the corrupt law enforcement who was involved in turning a blind eye and letting all this shit go down, everyone in these so-called power positions, yeah, falling apart. They're going to lose everything. They're going to lose a job, all right? They're losing everything. They're losing the jobs, all right? Burning evidence, maybe of court proceedings, trying to burn the hair, they're trying to get rid of the voodoo dolls. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Toxic. Absolutely toxic. Absolutely toxic. Just want the original one to shut up here. Shut up. Don't let everyone know about this. Yeah. Get them out of there then. And give motherfuckers like me justice. How about that? Envious. So jealous. The bank's under investigation. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. They've been like cashing checks and shit and moving money around and... No, darlings. No, darlings. Because people who work under the Most High are bringing justice. You can't just kick the original to the curb, do all this sick shit to the original, and I mean some proper sick, stuff what the police are finding about these copycats. So be expecting a new beginning, because the money is coming back to the rightful person. The money is coming back to the rightful person. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ. Thank him. Thank the Most High for these good law enforcement people who's bringing justice and shutting this sick shit down, because they've gone to extremes. Haters. They're all haters, and they've recruited so many haters, yeah, from all angles. From all angles, it's divine masculine, divine feminine's been getting attacked spiritually, astrally, you know, any way, shape or form. And then making deals, alright, to keep hold of the shit what's not actually theirs. What a crank. What an absolute crank. What an absolute straight up copy and pasting crank. There is going to be accidents on the roads as a repercussion of all this black magic and shit backfiring, so again, be careful on the road. Be careful on the road. Nothing but betrayal and deceit and backstabbing. They know they're messed up, they're probably crying the eyeballs out. Like, Mummy, Daddy, I don't want to go to prison for doing all this sick shit. Constantly peeing on a pregnancy test, yeah? And obviously, if you end up getting broody, that's why they're doing this spell work on divine masculines dingly dangly and divine feminines womb. Caution. Caution, darling. All they want to do is spend all that money on drugs because they're real insecure in their own life. Real insecure. Real insecure. And if they want surrounded by stealing someone else's work and monetising on that, doing a shit ton of drugs and all stuff like that, and they probably have no mates. Do you know what I mean? They didn't have no alcohol, a shit ton of drugs, and a load of stolen music, work, money, what they straight up copy and paste. They want to start running away, do they? You know, darling? Because they're all getting arrested and they're all going down. They're all going down. They're going to be known as nothing but a hater. Some people who's involved, you know, could be going through some sort of divorce. Some of these people who was married, maybe the other half didn't know they was involved in such sick shit and they want to get a divorce now. And they're like, what do you mean? Yeah. Oh yeah. So if you've been involved in this, I suggest you just give it on up. Go down and yourself in. You know what I mean? 49. Because justice will be served. Oh, trust me, it's going to be served. They've lost Jesus. Healing. In reverse, they're trying to stop and block that person from healing because they just want to gang stalk, traumatise that person, sacrifice them, kidnap the kids, yeah, put it out on them and the kids and shit like that, divine protection. No, it's not going to fucking work. You are being protected by divine beings. They see what you're unable to see and cut it off before it can reach you. Someone's using light magic with good intentions. Because all they do is steal absolutely everything. Yeah. And then think there's something. Think there's something. Building the life off the back of somebody else. I think it's disgusting, to be honest. Building the life, yeah, targeted. Oh, you hurt them. So they keep conjuring up demons. Don't speak the truth about it, please. Don't speak the truth about it. You know, we've been putting it out on you and everything. Shut up about it while we conjure up these demons and put you under spiritual attack, will ya? So not having anything to do with this karmic friend and whoever's involved ever again. Because they're sinister. So I won't be going to visit them in prison if I was yourself and if this resonates with you. What's the point?